How to create leggings on Teespring. Let's get into that. What's up guys, Bodie here, BodieDavison.com. So, welcome to another Teespring tutorial. Thanks so much to all you guys who are liking the videos, commenting on the videos, hitting subscribe. You guys are the best. I know I say that every video, but it really inspires me to keep bringing out the content and creating for you guys. So you keep dropping those video suggestions and I'll keep making these videos. So on that note, this video is a suggestion that I had from someone, a subscriber, and they want to know about how you do leggings, like how do you get the print properly on the leggings and how do you do designs for leggings. So that's what today's video is going to be about. Make sure you stay to the end because we're going to dive into how to do the all over print for leggings as well, not just putting words and symbols and things on there, but how you get the quality all over print. So as I said, thanks so much guys. I really am loving to build this community up. It's been so good. It's such a cool journey and I love having you guys on board. Make sure you keep commenting below with your video suggestions and make sure you hit subscribe. Alright guys, don't forget to check out the Teespring tutorial playlist that I have going that has over 40 videos with so much stuff for you guys to learn. So looking at Teespring here, there's a lot of different things you can do, but today we're just going to focus on leggings. So leggings just here, and then we have a blank canvas here ready to start. So the main thing I want to cover here today is, let's say that we added an image of something that we've designed on, like, you know, Typorama or whatever we've used to design. So if we were to add this one, which is just a design that I've done in previous videos for you guys, and then let's just make it smaller so I can go on one side of the leg for starters. And we'll just put it right there. And then what we want to look at here is, first of all, these dots here, it's telling you that it needs to be in these dots to be an extra small. So you want to make all your designs within this inside dotted line so that you don't, well, you're not going to sell yourself short on your design. So you want to make sure that obviously an extra large can go right up to here, but an extra small, as you can see there, if you're going to do print on the waistband, which is something I'll show you in a minute as well, you just want to make sure you're inside this inside dotted line. So anyway, let's go preview. And then if we're to look at it from this side, it doesn't look that great. What I'm really getting at here is you need to be very aware of what sort of design you're doing because you're doing leggings, and then make sure you preview them and check them out. This doesn't look the best. Let's say that we turn it around so it's on its side here, and then just move that. Maybe make it a little bit bigger and center align it, be about there I reckon, and then we go preview. So as you can see, it just doesn't look that great. So one of the things I've found is just being very aware of how you do your designs and what sort of designs you use for your leggings. So one of the things that works really well is actually to use just a single line of words. So instead of having something like this that just doesn't look that good on the leggings, you might think something like this looks good. Personally, I think it just comes down to personal preference on what you think looks best. But I would be checking out other designs and then getting my inspiration off them. So let's say we got rid of that, and that can go down there. And then we're just gonna add a single line of text, and I'll show you what I mean. And let's just put hugs and kisses, and then we'll just turn this, make this smaller, then turn it. And sorry if you guys can hear the wind. It's actually, I'm in Australia for those of you that can't tell by the accent, of course, but it's coming into winter here and it's starting to get very cold and we've had some bad weather. So as you can see here, the print quality is great, which is good. So that means that this isn't distorted at all. And then it's down the center of the leg, and then we're going to go preview and it'll just load up here. And this looks a lot better, a lot cleaner and a lot nicer. So obviously nothing on that leg yet, but that looks cool. Looks good from the back, and then down the side of the leg like that looks a lot better and a lot cleaner than those other prints like we had going across up here. In my opinion, you might think differently, but just in my opinion, this is what I've found, and I have been doing my research, of course, and I've noticed that a lot of people will do their designs this way, which is why I'm so interested in doing it this way and why I'm teaching you guys this way. So the next thing I want to talk about here is, let's say that you want to do a design on the waistband up here. So then we're just going to go add text, and let's just make this. Obviously you can play with the text font and all that. We're not going to muck around with that in this video. Just quickly go through it. Let's put it as, because I'm always on that Labrador theme here. So we'll go lab and make it smaller so it fits up there. And we're going to put it up in the waistband and put it on a bit of an angle right about there. And then let's make another one. Obviously you would make sure that you're checking on what size your text is to make sure it's exactly the same as well, which you can see by this part here, in case you haven't noticed. But I'm just rushing through this as usual. Just want to show you guys and then move on to the next thing and not waste your time. So then we're just going to twist this up, and you would have it on a similar angle. Again, you would take the time more than I am here and make sure you get it right. But that's pretty close. That's probably a bit smaller. So let's just leave it at that, even though it isn't perfect. And I just want to show you the preview of it so you can see. So now you can see on the front there, yeah, that's not lined up properly, but as I said, you could play around with that. But you get the general idea here. It's really cool that you can actually do this. So you can have a custom logo up there. You could have it printed on just one side. You could have a design up there. So the possibilities really are endless on what you want to do. You could have some sort of, whatever your brand name is across the top on all of your designs of all of your pants that you do. So it's very cool, very cool. And I think it's something that should definitely be utilized by everyone. Okay guys, so this is really cool and all, but what I want to show you now is how to do all over prints. So to do all over prints, we're going to go to a website called Canva. So this is the website called Canva, and I have shown you guys how to use this one, but we're going to go through it again today and show you how to do some all over prints. What we want to do is go to custom dimensions, and we're going to go there. And we want to make this as big as possible. So the biggest you can go on Canva is 5,000 by 5,000, or in inches it's 52 by 52, which makes it a little bit bigger. So 52 by 52, and that is the biggest you can go. And we want to do that because we have a big area to cover when we're doing leggings. Now we've created that and it's a big area here. So the first thing we want to do is come over here and go to elements. And then we're going to come down and go to shapes. So we'll click on that, and we're just going to cover this whole thing. So we'll just bring this over and cover the whole thing there. And then we can come up here and change the color. This will be the background base color. So for this, let's do, how about we do purple, just for something different. Not normally a color I would choose. And then what we have coming up here is you can do icons and shapes. So you can have a look through all the different icons and shapes. There's a lot of different ones that you can look through. But another way to do it, as you can see here, is to look up different ones. So let's go with that $sign. And then it's going to pop up with a lot of different designs here. Some of them are paid for, but some of them are free. So for instance, this one is free, which we'll probably use. And then there is some that are paid for. And they don't cost much. Like if you really wanted the design, you could pay that. I think they cost like $1, some of them. Or if you were paying for the pro version of Canva, you get them for free, I believe. So this looks pretty cool. How about we just go with the standard $sign here, and then we're just going to click on that. So we're just going to go up here, and then you just hit duplicate, and then it's going to make 2 of these. And then we'll hit it again and make another one. So these are a little bit too big, so I'll just edit this and make them a tiny bit smaller. I'm not sure that I got that exactly perfect, but it'll do just for this example. So all I've done is duplicated it and then made sure that it's all matched up, which you can do by moving this around, and it will align it with the other ones there. So I probably haven't done it perfect, but it'll do for this example. It's just something you can play around with. Then we're just going to go up here and go download. And out of all these files, you really just want the PNG, so it's the highest quality image. And go download. Okay guys, so we downloaded our design with the $signs on there. And now we're back on Teespring and we've got our leggings. Let's go add image. Then we're going to download our image. And as you can see here, it's quite big as we had planned for it to be, but it doesn't quite cover everything here. So what you can see here is that The quality it says here is good, but then if we try and make it bigger, it's saying the image quality of your artwork is too low. So you have to reduce the size. So really all that means is that you're gonna have to do this a couple of times over. So if we just get this first one on here and put it right, I would say right in the middle there. And with the second one, I've just brought it down here, and then it's going to go on the bottom of this one, and just make sure that it's about even, right about there. Then we're going to do another one, and then with that last one on there, that covers that area as well. So now let's just go for a preview. So as we go for the preview, now what I can see here is it's probably too big, so we would have to make it smaller, as you can see, because it's a bit distorted, so that's a learning curve. But it still looks pretty cool and it's a cool design, but all I would have to do is make these designs smaller, so I will just do that just to show you. So just clean that up there, guys. Let's have a look at the preview now. And it is looking a lot better. I could probably make it a bit smaller again, but it's definitely looking better than it did. Still not perfect, but it gives you guys just the general idea of what you can do with this and how you can fix it up and what sort of sizing you may need to make your prints. So that's it, guys. If you have Photoshop, obviously you could do this a lot easier, but this is for people that are beginner friendly, you know, don't have that much money, and this is free completely on Canva. So definitely check it out. I hope that helped you out in some sort of way, like whether you got design ideas or maybe you hadn't thought about doing leggings because you didn't know how to do it. You can use those vectors on Canva and they are very high quality. And like I was showing you there, the quality of the print will tell you whether it's good or great or whatever. So make sure you just pay attention to that and then upload it so it is high quality. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any video suggestions, make sure you comment below. I check all the comments and I reply to every single comment. Make sure you join the free Facebook group I have, which is linked down below, and make sure you hit subscribe if you're new. Please give the video a like for me, that really helps me out as well, and if you can share it, that'd be great. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Really enjoying making all this content, so keep the questions coming and I'll keep the videos coming.